Okay. All right. Easy Pop. Skull. Come on in. Share it out. Brain tingles begin. Skull. Whoop, whoop. Show me Sasquatch. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ting, 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 ting. Baka, bang, baka, bang, baka, bang. Sean Gorman, welcome to the show. Dragonflies. Angela Critters. Hey, darling. Scut. Sound check, Izzy. How's everybody doing tonight? Stony Baker. I had a little stutter, Stony Baker. Oh, thank you, Izzy. Suzanne, the Swedish yarning hooker, was gifted a membership. Laissez. How we sounding? Everybody feeling good tonight? A good wunderbar. Come on in. Check your code in at the front. Go tingle. Gentleman Jay, hope you're feeling better. Man, I feel great today. Thank you for asking. Definitely had a good pain-free day. Sound check. Check. Test. Tingle. Warming up. Awesome, Scully. Warming up. Boom, chicka rah. Ladies and gentlemen. This one's gonna scare the shit out of me. It's Ensnared. Light it up, members. Let's see those emojis. It's Tom Tingles, Mr. K. How you doing, Mr. K? You doing okay? Jonica tingle. Jonica tingle. Izzy tingle. Jonica tingle. Sean tingle. Tingle. Whoop. Oh yeah. TGIF. It's Scully ASMR. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Whoop. Oh, the horror. Zio Ska, Zio. The Zio Bobit. Ska. Stony Tingles. Feeling good. Feeling alright. You're coming in, share it out. Johnny Tingle. Scott. What's up, buddy? My broska Johnny Small Pepper. Hey, David. How you doing, buddy? Tom Scott. Janica. Come on in, pull up a seat. Pour yourself a tall one. Smoke them if you got them. Relax. You know what's coming next. Kicking off the show tonight, we have an emotional mess. It is the emotional mess that Nikki the ASMR Plus. Nikki Ska. Froggy Tingles. Hey, Froggy. Nikki Ska. I made it. Froggy Tingles. Jonica. Izzy Pop, the drop the Zeophobic channel. We need to link to the Zeo. Stony Baker MD. Ska. Light it up, Janica. By the way, I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. I read my novels, other works in the public domain, and submissions from people like you. That's right, you wrote it, I'll read it. Messy, emotional mess. It's a nail biter tonight. You know, this one doesn't even have any dialogue in it, but it'll flip your shit. So yeah, check that membership status, see if you have a milestone, everyone. I like to thank everybody. In fact, you know, this community is growing every day. Good things are happening. I see wonderful things on the horizon. I have great ideas for different things. Let me pull that down when we get to reading. Let's see. Great to see you, David Carlisle. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Yes. Check out some of that Izzy art. Izzy. Oh. Ska. Let me see. We go to the prelude. We go to prelude now, Anna Adventure. I read for you, darling. Did you see what I said? Let me have a look, darling. Anna, scuss. Anna, scuss. What have you said to me, Anna? Can you paraphrase? Paraphrase for me, Anna. Please, my darling, paraphrase. That would be scotastic. Scott you, Stony Baker. You tell me what you have said. I speak to you, darling. I've actually been a member for 5 months, 20 days. I'm a little late as usual. Wow, 5 months already, dang. Awesome, Sean. A number 1, Sean Gorman Tingles. How's it sound, Sean? Hey, RPI, welcome. Well, I guess nobody says it sounds bad, so it must sound good. Get ready for the voices tonight. It's that guy who does the voices. I heard about him. Yeah, you came to the right place. RPI Paranormal. Tingle. Dragonflies. Sound check. Sound check. Alright, Zebo, tuck it in, Zebo. Get ready, get started. You're sitting on the couch with a blanket tonight. You might want to pull it on up to your eyeballs. Make sure the front door is locked. Gonna scare the dickens out of you tonight. Spooky tingle. Nikki, Scuff. Hold me, darling. I donate every 2 to 3 years, 18 to 30 inches. And a tingle. Bottle caps. Tumper self. Gorman ting. Gorman ting. Blood dragon. It's time to relax. Tingle. We're going to be reading another story by Scully, The Ensnared Solitude, a tale of unseen predators. Chapter 1, Quiet Cul-de-sac. The eerie silence hung heavy over the cul-de-sac. Like a shroud of secrets. At the very end of this forgotten road, where the houses stopped and the woods began, lived a woman. Her name was Emily. And she was a solitary figure in this desolate neighborhood. Her quaint little house stood alone, cocooned by the encroaching woods that swallowed all signs of civilization, leaving her in a realm of isolation. One overcast morning, as the sky threatened rain, Emily left for work. She stepped outside, unknowingly leaving her keys behind. And with a final click, the door locked shut. Panic bubbled up as she realized her mistake. But just as desperation started to claw at her, she noticed something strange. Three pit bulls, their eyes gleaming with a feral intelligence, stood at the edge of the property. The sudden appearance of these dogs was bewildering. It was as bewildering as it was terrifying. For Emily was well aware that no one else lived in this forsaken place. Questions whirled in her mind like vultures circling prey. Where did these dogs come from? Who did they belong to? And why were they watching her with such an unwavering intensity? As she turned to head back to her house, the ominous feeling of being watched grew stronger. The woods, once her peaceful sanctuary, now felt like a labyrinth of shadows, concealing unseen dangers. Every rustle of leaves and creak of branches sounded like an ominous whisper, taunting her with secrets she couldn't fathom. Emily's footsteps quickened and her pulse raced. She couldn't shake the feeling that these dogs were more than they appeared to be. Their presence was a dark omen, a reminder of her vulnerability in this isolated cul-de-sac. Little did Emily know that her peaceful solitude was about to transform into a living nightmare. The woods that had once been her refuge would become her prison. And the 3 pit bull dogs, seemingly ordinary but shrouded in unsettling mystery. Just the beginning of a terror she couldn't comprehend. In the days to come, she would realize that the line between predator and prey is a thin one. And then the isolation of her cul-de-sac, that line would blur until her horror became a gruesome reality. As the hunted, she'd face unimaginable challenges and the sinister secrets of her secluded world would claw their way to the surface. As Emily retreated from the unsettling gaze of the 3 massive brindle pit bulls, she couldn't help shake the feeling that something was terribly amiss. Their presence felt predatory, their scarred bodies and downtrodden demeanor hinting at a history of mistreatment and violence. They were no ordinary dogs. She feared that their intentions were far from friendly. Her heart pounded in her chest like a drum, and her breathing became erratic as the dog suddenly advanced. In the blink of an eye, they were heading in her direction, their massive frames moving with menacing grace. Panic surged through her veins like a tidal wave. Without a second thought, she leaped onto the hood of her car. Her breath hitching as her trembling fingers scrabbled for purchase. Pit bulls closed the distance with astonishing speed, their eyes gleaming with an unnerving focus. Their snarls echoed through the desolate cul-de-sac, filling the air with a chilling symphony of menace. Each step they took sent shivers down Emily's spine. She clung to the car's roof, her heart racing as if it might burst from her chest. The car beneath her was her only refuge, a meager sanctuary in the face of these unseen predators. She watched in horror as they circled the vehicle, her teeth bared, their growls vibrating in the pit of her stomach. Their scars told us a story of suffering, and she couldn't help but wonder who had subjected them to such cruelty. Emily's mind raced with a series of questions. How had these dogs come to be in this forsaken place? What had turned them into these relentless hunters? As the wind whispered through the surrounding woods, the answers remained elusive, hidden in the shadows like the creatures themselves. With bated breath, she waited, perched on her car like a fragile bird eluding a pack of hungry wolves. The standoff between predator and prey had begun, and in the eerie silence of the cul-de-sac, Tension hung like a heavy fog. The brindle pit bulls continued their menacing dance, never breaking their predatory focus. Emily's survival depended on her ability to outwit these enigmatic creatures. The odds were stacked against her. As the first drops of rain began to fall, she couldn't help but wonder if this would be her moment, when her isolation turned from a serene retreat into a relentless nightmare. Chapter 1, Chapter 2. Hey, Prepper, what's up, broska? Off the wall, Prepper. Ska. Dragonflies. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Oh, Izzy. Hurts a little bit tonight, huh? Tingle, tingle, tingle. RPI Paranormal. Sean Gorman, Scully. RPI Paranormal, tingle, tingle. Prepper, Ska. Tongue clicking. Brain tingles begin. Yeah, right on the wrist, damn. I'm learning. Good evening, Prepper. Sean Gorman. Hey, Izzy, Prepper said. Hey, Sean, Prepper said. Dragonflies put in tingle. Ouch, Izzy, how'd that happen? Well, it felt like summer down here in South Mississippi today. Where's everybody coming in, chiming in from tonight? Oh, let's see some emojis, members. Light it up. And see your name lit all up in colors. This one's a little bit longer than the other night, so we'll be together about 90 minutes tonight. Till roughly 11:30 Central. Yeah, I knew you were in Pittsburgh. Are you off tonight, Sean? Are y'all on call and everything? Grabbed the frying pan with my forearm because I didn't want to burn the hand I used the mouse with. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Not far from me, Sean, says RPI. Heck yeah, Sean. Hope you get some rest tonight, buddy. Today has been my first pain-free day in over a month. And when I say pain, I mean like belly pain with nausea, and you don't even want to know. Is he over there at the VA? I knew you wasn't far, RPI. We should do a real life collaboration sometime. Heck yeah. Izzy, that's why they make pot holders. Oh Lord, Janica. Izzy, you see what Janica said? Yeah, dragonflies, thank you. Robin M, Robin M. While I have a little bit of a diverticulitis, I take the antibiotic, okay? Be miss, be miss, be miss. Robin M. Yep, I'm in Greenville, same town as former Greenville mayor. Janica trying to raise the ire. Oh my God, Addie Pickle. Boo. Look at you. How you doing? Pickle tingles. Addie Scott. Don't forget to check your coat in at the front, Addie. You won't need it back here. It's gonna get hot. Well, dragonflies, excuse me, I think once you get it under control, it's up to you what you put in your body. There's certain things they say you shouldn't eat, but I definitely recommend probiotics, especially the, well, I don't want to name any brand names because I'm not a doctor or anything, but I think they help. Addie Scott. Addie Scott. My doctor was like, yeah, but Scully, you're 54 now, and it's going to be something else every year. Scully, you think Mr. Cheney remembers you and Dr. Marble? I don't know. He might not remember me, but I know for a fact he remembers Dr. Marble, no doubt. Saw that comment, Sean. Thanks for the heads up. Too late since I look at my fingers when I type. Addie Scott. Let's don't get too far behind here. Yeah, we're not in any hurry tonight, so you guys relax, chilling. Yeah, you're right, B-Miss. Maybe I'll do a video about that one day. Y'all don't really know what B-Miss is talking about there, but that's about a movie I ended up in with HBO and Spike Lee and some different people after Hurricane Katrina. Go fuck yourself. You go fuck yourself. Right, B-Miss? Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Yeah, there's some kind of video from about 14 years ago from y'all can check it out, but it's Ben Marble and Jay Scully, I think is the title or something. I'm not sure. Robin in. Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Okay, we put on the brainstorm. Keep up with pace a little bit. Butt biles, the butt biles. Okay, let me see here. Chapter 3, The Unrelenting Deluge. As the rain descended from the darkened skies in a thunderous downpour, Emily clung to the roof of her car, her drenched clothes sticking to her like a second skin. Time became an elusive concept, distorted and distorted further by the relentless storm. She couldn't tell if she had been perched there for an hour, or if it had been sketched into what felt like an eternity. The rain was unrelenting, an unyielding torrent that battered the cul-de-sac, transforming it into a sea of mud and misery. The deafening sound of the rain drummed in her ears, drowning out all other thoughts and fears. Yet, amid this cacophony, she found herself strangely detached from reality. As if the world had shrunk to the confines of her car's roof. But as the storm raged on, a new threat emerged. Lightning cracked across the sky, illuminating the shadowy woods in stark, eerie flashes. Thunder roared like an angry beast, shaking the very ground beneath her. The dogs, once poised to hunt, were now visibly frightened. Each lightning bolt cast long, ghastly silhouettes of their muscular forms, and thunder made them flinch in fear. For a moment, it seemed like the storm had shifted the balance of power. The enigmatic Brindle pit bulls, so relentless in their pursuit, now sought temporary refuge from the electrified chaos. They huddled together, their wet fur plastered to their scarred bodies and their eyes wide with terror. Emily couldn't help but watch, her heart pounding not only from fear but also from the spectacle of nature's fury. She realized that in this fleeting moment, the storm was her unexpected ally, forced at its center of would-be assailants into a trembling retreat. The dogs, however, didn't want to leave the site. Their predatory instincts were too deeply ingrained, and they knew their prey was still within reach. Yet, for now, the tempestuous onslaught of rain, lightning, and thunder forced them into a reluctant hunkering down. As she clung to her car, Emily understood that this was merely a respite. Check. Is that pronounced respite or respite? One or two? One respite, two respite. Because we going to do that again. Anybody know that? Must be losing my mind. I know I'm over here sweating my cojones off, so I must be like sweating out the grunge. Respite, okay. Alright. As she clung to her car, Emily understood that this was merely a respite, a temporary reprieve from the relentless hunt. How's that? Hey, Pixie Stitch. Grammy, hey, Native, how you doing? It's great to see you. Come on in and have a respite. Okay, where are the dogs, driven by an insatiable hunger, would not be deterred for long. When the storm passed, their pursuit would resume with even greater intensity. Chapter 3. Let's keep moving into 4 there. Damn. Let me get some tomato juice. What we have next? Oh shit, it's gonna be loud for just a second. Oh, it's gonna be loud. Fuck. Hats fan 420. Ska, 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 ska. Pixie tingles. Gorman, ska, 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 ska. Sean, Emily clung to the car's roof, her heart pounding in her chest as the thunderous storm raged on. The brindle pit bulls, momentarily frightened by the storm's fury, huddled together in the chaotic maelstrom. She realized that this was her only chance, her fleeting moment of opportunity. With calculated determination, she made her decision. She had to make a run for it, daring escape from the perilous standoff that had left her perched on the roof of her car. But the direct path to her house was too long, and the dogs would surely be on her in a matter of seconds. Emily's eyes darted around, searching for a way to slip away without alerting the predators. She knew she had to move quickly before the storm passed, and their fear subsided, allowing them to renew their hunt. She chose to slide down from the side of the car opposite the dogs, keeping her movement slow and deliberate and avoided catching their attention. Their so close clung to her like a shroud of vulnerability, but she couldn't afford to let fear paralyze her. With each step, the ground beneath her feet turned into a quagmire. She pressed on, her determination unwavering. Her destination was the woods that had once been her sanctuary, a place she knew like the back of her hand. She needed to make it there and circumvent the property to the backside of her house. There she hoped the back door would be open, her last chance for safety. Every footfall was a prayer with a plea for stealth. The rain still fell, masking her movement, but the moment she reached the edge of the woods, the path through the woods was treacherous. Branches reaching out to grab at her, and the uneven ground threatening to betray her presence. But Emily's determination burned like a fierce beacon, guiding her through the darkness. She knew that her life depended on her ability to outmaneuver her dogs, pursuers who would undoubtedly be back on her trail as soon as the storm passed. As she approached the backside of her property, the hope of safety flickered in her chest. She prayed that the back door would be unlocked. But in the shadows of the woods, the relentless rain as her only companion, Emily couldn't escape the haunting thought that the dogs were still out there, driven by an insatiable hunger, and that the true horror of her isolation was far from over. Chapter 4. Say hey to a couple people there. How you doing, Pat's fan? Robin, great to see you. Mr. Gorman, Dragonflies, Janica, Pixie Stitch, RPI, Native Couts. Be missed. And the wonderful Isipa. Scout. Tales told in the dark. Cassie tinkles. Boom chicka meow. The tales told in the dark. Tales told. Smoking some finger smiths while chilling out listening to you, man. Hey, Sean. Hello, I'm listening. I'm great, thank you. Come on, let's see those emojis. I want to see your name all lit up in colors. All the love. Tingle, 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 tingle. Light it up. Boom, boom, boom. Scout. Emily had made her way to the backside of her property. The woods offering cover and the possibility of wreckage. Rain still fell heavy sheets, veiling her movements and her fear. Her heart raced with anticipation, knowing that her escape route had led her to the back door of her house. As she crouched in the shadows, trying to catch her breath, her pulse quickened, and her mind raced with thoughts and unseen predators who had pursued her. The rain's persistent drumming served as a haunting backdrop to her perilous journey. Just as she was about to make a break for her back door, she felt something stir in the shadows nearby. Her breath caught at her throat. She strained to see through the darkness and rain. Suddenly, the terror she had feared manifested right in front of her. One of the massive brindle pit bulls, its fur matted and its eyes filled with an unrelenting hunger, stood mere inches from her face. Its teeth were bared, its teeth were bare, and a menacing growl rumbled from the depths of its throat. Time seemed slow, and Emily found herself trapped in a nightmarish tableau. In the nick of time, a surge of adrenaline and sheer survival instinct overcame her. With trembling hands, she fumbled for her mace, a small canister of self-defense spray she always kept in her pocket. She drew it, her fingers slipping on the slick surface. Desperation gave her clarity, and with a quick, frantic motion, she unleashed a cloud of stinging, blinding spray right into the dog's face. The dog squealed in agony, its snarls turning into a pained yelp. It stumbled back, shaking its head and pawing at its eyes. Emily's heart pounded like a drum, a taste of triumph fleeting in the face of her ongoing nightmare. With her ears ringing from the chaos of the moment, she knew that her assailant's partners were quickly closing on the Malay. There was no time to savor her victory. She needed to make her move, reach her back door, barricade herself inside before the dogs regrouped and continued their relentless pursuit. Chapter 6, The Desperate Stand. With adrenaline coursing through her veins and the echoes of her mace's confrontation still ringing in her ears, Emily made a break for the back door of her house. Her sewed clothes hung to her like a shroud of vulnerability. However, fate had other plans for her. In mid-stride, as she reached the threshold of the back door, the other two massive brindle pit bulls, sensing her escape, cut her off with a swift, menacing grace. Their snarls and growls filled the air. Emily's heart sank as she realized she was once again cornered. The walls of her own home tantalizingly close but impossibly out of reach. Panic surged as she glanced from one snarling dog to the other, their scarred faces illuminated by flashes of lightning. She had to make a split-second decision. Her instincts kicked in. With a desperate pivot, she changed course, sprinting for the dilapidated, rusted metal shed that stood nearby. The shed's door hung loosely from a single hinge. Its frame rusted and decrepit. Emily knew she had to act fast. Trembling hands, she pulled the door shut, struggling to secure it in place. The dogs were relentless, scratching and pawing at the shed's entrance, their growls and snorts growing more frenzied by the second. Inside the cramped dark space of the shed, Emily's breaths came in ragged gasps. The metallic scent of rust and dampness filled the air. The darkness was suffocating. She could hear the dogs on the other side, brute strength testing the shed's feeble defenses. Desperation welled up as she looked around for something. Anything to use as a makeshift barricade. Her eyes fell on a pile of old tools and she grabbed a rusted shovel with trembling hands. Might not be much, but it was her only line of defense. Shovel in hand, Emily stood her ground, her back pressed against the metal wall. The snarls and growls on the other side intensified, and the shed shuddered under the relentless assault. She knew that the dogs outside were not giving up. Their hunger and determination were matched only by her will to survive. You like so far? You like? We have the final showdown. It is next. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Look at all those pretty emojis. Yeah. I think if you're on a computer, you can scroll over the emoji and see who it belongs to. So all the moderators are supposed to have emojis, including Izzy soon. I promise you. Y'all want to get right into the climax? Oh yeah, climax. Did he say something about climax? Pixie, Scott. Robin, Scott. Oh yeah. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 7, The Final Stand. Inside the dimly lit rusted metal shed, Emily's heart raced, and her breaths came in frantic gasps. The relentless assault on the shed continued. Snarls and growls of the brindle pit bulls outside, echoing like the voices of relentless demons. Every scratch and thud, the dilapidated structure threatened to give way. Desperation gripped her, but just when it seemed all hope was lost, her trembling hands stumbled upon something unexpected. In the dim light, she spotted her deceased father's old crossbow, its heft both reassuring and chilling. Her father had taught her how to use it years ago. She'd never imagined she'd find herself in a situation where she would need it to survive. Side of the crossbow, a sheath brimming with arrows, lay untouched. A shiver coursed through her as she realized she now had a chance to turn the tables. The metal shed's small rusted holes allowed her to see the menacing silhouettes of the dogs just outside. The first two dogs fell with a whimper, but one by one their menace extinguished. But the third dog, the most powerful and cunning, refused to relent. With a sudden, deafening crash, it tore through the flimsy barricade, lunging at Emily with a vicious snarl. Sharp teeth sunk in her leg, and an agonizing pain shot through her body as the dog tried to drag her out of the shed. She clung to the crossbow, her grip unyielding, her determination unwavering. With her free hand, she fumbled for an arrow, her vision clouded by pain and adrenaline. In this life and death struggle, her aim was unsteady. Trembling hands struggling to line up the shot. The dog's powerful jaws continued to clamp down on her leg, threatening to tear her from the safety of the shed. Emily's breaths came in ragged gasps. She felt her strength wane. In the darkest moment of her ordeal, she found the resolve to focus. With sheer determination, she managed to align the crossbow sights, a trembling finger pulling the trigger. The arrow flew through the air, finding its mark in the dog's chest. The animal's snarl turned into a guttural cry of pain, and it released its grip on Emily's leg. It staggered back, the arrow protruding from its chest, its life rapidly ebbing away. The third dog, the most cunning of all, fell to the ground with a final defeated whimper. The threat finally eliminated. Emily's body shivered, exhaustion and agony. She slumped to the ground, her rain-soaked clothes clinging to her like a second skin. In this moment of fleeting safety, she was utterly spent. Her will to survive, the only thing that had carried her through this relentless horror. As the rain continued to fall, washing away the darkness and fear that had plagued her, Emily found herself in a heap of exhaustion and relief. And she had emerged victorious. And so the story ends, with Emily's survival a testament to the indomitable spirit that can emerge in the face of unimaginable horror. Third dog, the most powerful and cunning of them all, defeated by her unwavering will to survive. The end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope everybody enjoyed the story tonight. See, a couple of new faces came on in. In Home Row, welcome to the show. You can go back, rewind, catch the replay. Pretty cool story tonight. Addie Scott. You don't think the dog whisperer would approve. Okay. Dragonfly. Robin tinkle, 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 tinkle. Tiffany tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Addie tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Izzy, izzy, izzy. All right. You like that, Pat's fan? Pretty good story, buddy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Brain. Tales told in the dark. How you doing? Been enjoying your videos? Who designs them? Oh, that person a beer. Well, Izzy does a lot of the emojis and things. I've made a few. Cleaning the kitchen and relaxing and listening. Oh, you're welcome, Robin. Thank you. See something here. Let me have a look. So we have a wonderful Izzy Pop who has donated to membership tonight. Thank you very much. And Mr. Gorman, a member for 5 months. Yeah, I think you get a new badge at 6 months. I can't remember how it works. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm kind of digging this one night on, one night off thing right now. It's working out pretty well. And I do feel so much better right now. I'm very hopeful that my antibiotics are working and all that good stuff. Tiffany, you go rewind. Y'all watch the replay. You know, don't forget the channel always needs to accumulate their hours, so. Heading out, dragonflies. All right. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Big hand to our moderators, Izzy, Sean Gorman. Don't let me miss anybody. Who else do I see yet? Native Kalsa, great to see you. Yeah, Friday evenings are hit and miss on YouTube, so there's either a lot of lives going on, or there's not much going on at all. That's been my experience. Oh, Pixie, I feel so much better right now. And I'm eating well and I'm exercising, well, walking a lot, so. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great night, says Izzy. Thank you so much. Always a big help around here. Pat, you going live later? Who else going live tonight? Pixie, you got a video coming out, don't you? Let's see here, guys. There's some of the other, well, you can see them a little bit better blown up, the emojis. Kind of cool. Let's see. Got too many buttons to press. Let me have a look. What's that? Y'all want to watch an Izzy Pop video real quick? I haven't played this one in a few days, so let me have a look. Let me have a look real quick. I look for you, okay? I can't have a look. And that is the Janica painting. I got to have a look, okay? Let me have a look. You let me have a look, okay? I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and other works in the public domain and submissions from people like you. So buckle up. It's quite the ride, and we'll see you on the other side.
Tingle brain.